completely different education system they are following.
Super.
So if I compare my bachelor's and master's here, I can say I'm learning way more different technologies and processes and tasks and steps which are simple, easy. So while I was doing my bachelor's in automobile, so if relatives or friends they say I'm doing automobile and I say I'm going to do masters, definitely they will say only Germany because Germany is like a capital for automobile engineers. So for me also they feed me only Germany. So I have no idea about different countries until I came to the ESC.
Europe Study Center, Technical University of Liberec. If you look into the university that you are studying, close to 80-90% of the money required to run the university comes from the government and industries, and only a very small fraction of the tuition fees that the student pays. So this way, it's completely. And one advantage, brother, especially when it comes to Czech Republic and Slovakia, is because the number of international students entering this country is completely limited.
Yes, sir.
Very limited. Very limited. So, for us to search opportunities becomes much more easier. If you look at my statistics, I would easily rank Czech and Slovak as the top 5 countries where my students got employment. Top 5 among the Schengen countries, because comparatively the competition is lesser.
Back in India, it's like we can simply skip and we can just sit and memorize and we can go to the exam and do. Here we have to attend the class and we have to observe what.
Excellent professors, latest syllabus with industrial connection. What else you need? All that we need to do is sit and study, and the fees is like, relatively less even compared to what you spend in Chennai. Now when you share your experience with all these people who spend 70-80 lakhs and studying, what do they say right now?
Now they're also saying, so they are chosen wrong. So we should have tried to different universities and different options to explore it. So without it's like we are focused on only one.
Hello everybody, the continued series of episodes of our student interviews. Today we are going to interview our student Sriram, who is currently studying in Technical University of Liberec in Czech Republic. Hello Sriram, welcome to the show.
Hello sir, thank you for inviting me to your show.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So kindly introduce yourself to the audience.
My name is Sriram Kandasamy. I'm from Tamil Nadu. So I'm doing my master's here in Czech Republic in Technical University of Liberec. So I'm doing my major in missions and equipment design.
Wonderful, wonderful. So you're doing your missions and equipment design at Technical University of Liberec in Czech Republic. So we will come to this later. So the first is, what did you study in your bachelor's? We'll start from there.
Okay, sir. In my bachelor's, I did my bachelor's in automobile engineering in PSG College of Technology.
Super. So basically, you were more interested in automobiles, which made you to take this program, or somebody told you this, so that's why you took this automobile bachelor's?
No, sir, because I was like towards automobile.
Okay.
So I choose the automobile, and then automobile specifically, I choose the design part.
Super. Super. So when did you finish your bachelor's in India? Which year?
I finished my bachelor's in 2020, sir.
2020. Okay. So you know, your classmates, many would have taken the IT jobs or core jobs, and only very few people plan for masters. Am I right or wrong? That applies to your class, your college also. So what made you to think that you need a master degree abroad? What made you to think?
From before joining my bachelor's itself, I had a plan to pursue masters in abroad.
Because see, especially I'm also from a core engineering department. Whether we get job, whether we don't get a job, masters by default, if possible in abroad in a fantastic public university, very, 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 very important. And people fail to do this. That's why they take up jobs, whatever they get, whether it's IT or marketing, etc., etc., etc. But
Yes, sir.
those who wants to follow their passion have to go a little bit extra to make it count.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So
Definitely.
then comes to the next segment where, okay, you wanted to go abroad and study. So why did you choose Europe as a study destination?
So while I was doing my bachelor's in automobile, so if relatives or friends they say I'm doing automobile and I say I'm going to do masters, definitely they will say only Germany because
Hmm.
Germany is like a capital for automobile engineers. So for me also they feed me only Germany. So I have
Okay.
no idea about different countries until I
Okay.
came to the ESC.
Europe
So
Study Center. Yeah.
yes,
So more or less, you get an idea that you want to study in Europe. You did not look at
yes,
other destinations. For example,
yes, sir.
all these UK, US. It's strange, Sriram, because I see I see students spending 80 lakhs and doing masters in Australia. And when I ask them, tell me one automobile company which originated from Australia, no answer.
They can
Then
say,
why do you go there? Because no answer. No
mm,
answer. And some parents, they say, sir, we know it's of no value, but due to societal pressure, my son is studying here, my son is studying there. For those reasons, also people send abroad, which is very, very strange and completely unwanted. So, how did
yes,
you
sir.
find Europe Study Center? You're from Coimbatore, right? So there are so many other agencies, consultancies, blah, blah, blah. So, how did you find us?
So first, I was not really into some agencies to or pursue how what to do. So first, I went to IDP. So in IDP, they told me only the English-speaking countries. So there, it's like I checked the course, but it's not more relevant or which my future career I want to pursue. So I canceled the part with IDP, and then I went to few more consultancies and they are only focused on USA only.
US, Sriram, US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada.
Yes, sir. They are
Okay,
mostly
you say
in this.
okay. They are promoting that countries. Are they promoting the top universities in these countries? No,
No, sir.
no. That country is
They,
Chota Mota University. But do you know the reason why, Sriram? They
yes,
don't
sir.
promote the top universities in that country?
Yes, sir. Because they also, I was about to ask the university names, but after I enrolled and pay the fees, after that only they will give me the university list. Before that,
Yes.
I can't get the university list. And then they
See,
told few
now,
university names.
yeah, which was totally, non-sync when it comes to the
Yes, sir.
university's name that they say. For instance, Sriram, an agent who is promoting UK will not promote Oxford or Cambridge, etc., etc. You know the reason, right?
Yes.
Why they don't
Yes, sir.
promote? You know the reason?
Yes, sir. I know the reason, sir.
Yes, because they don't get commissions from those sort of universities. When a universities pay commissions and attracts international students, is nothing but daylight robbery. We should stay far away from all those things. That's why I'm the only person in entire India who doesn't promote all these UK, Ireland, PG diplomas in Canada, New Zealand, and all these stuffs, basically. So,
Yes.
after you found us, how was your first experience of interacting with us? And who interacted with you? Who was your counselor at Coimbatore office?
Uh, no, sir. I was in Trichy. So
Trichy branch. Okay, sorry.
yes, sir.
Trichy branch.
So
Okay. Whom did
Annie
you meet in
ma'am,
Trichy?
I met Annie ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay.
So she was so helpful when we met first itself. She shortlisted some universities. So she gave me the list of universities after interviewing me about my career, my background in my bachelor's, and what I should pursue for my future. So she first asked my requirements about the universities. I told her what all I want, and then she gave me some list of universities in around Europe. So I have shortlisted Lithuania, Czech Republic, and Italy.
Okay.
So finally, I can.
You're in Czech Republic right now. So before
Yes,
this, I
sir.
want to ask you a question. How did you accept? For example, you may had some countries' names in your mind. Germany, Sweden, Netherlands, and all those things. But at Europe Study Center, we only commit what we can deliver. Okay. Just
Sir.
because somebody is aspiring, oh, I want to go only to Germany, I want to go only here, then it's difficult, right? We cannot give them false promises of fake commitments, which
Yes,
we
sir.
would have told you also on day one,
Yes, sir.
right? Because we should only tell the young minds what we can deliver. So then next you applied for all these countries and you got Czech Republic, TUL, Technical
Yes, sir.
University of
University
Liberec.
of Liberec.
You would have also written an entrance examination, right? To clear,
Yes,
to
sir.
get it. Super, super. So TUL, Technical University of Liberec, conducts an entrance exam and select the student. And yes, Sriram cleared that and went. And Technical University of Liberec, which Sriram would also accept, is the #1 mechanical faculty in Czech Republic, correct?
Yes, sir. Because it
Yes. So,
started way before long.
yes, it's the #1 faculty, meaning in mechanical, they are the #1 faculty in the entire country. So that's why, we
Sir.
should send the students, make them study only in premier institutions and top faculties. So now, then you got your visa, landed in Czech Republic and started studying. So how do you compare your first year of masters with your bachelor's in India?
I can say it's completely different from the point of view of studying and the cultural difference, everything. So
Okay.
first it was little bit difficult to adapt to it.
Okay.
So in the class we are very few students will be there.
Okay.
So it was little bit quite awkward for student and professor. So it's like they talk to us like a friend, not like a professor. So it builds some
Very friendly.
connection between us.
Okay.
So if we
So slowly.
compare the education system, here they are completely different education system they are following.
Super.
So if I compare my bachelor's and master's here, I can say I'm learning way more different technologies and processes and tasks and steps which are simple, easy compared to India. So I can
Super.
practically learn the lessons which I taught in the class by that day itself.
Sriram, sorry to interrupt. You know
Okay.
why it is easy for you, all these tasks? Because you understand and study. You don't sit and memorize and study. And you
Yes,
don't
sir.
write all these 40-page examinations, correct? That
Correct,
is
sir.
why these tasks are easy for you. Once you understand and study, brother, you will enjoy what you're doing. You will cherish what you do. And of course, it will take you to greater heights. This is why we always say it's important for core engineering students to do their bachelor's. One more time, what is the master programs that you're studying right now? The title of the master program?
Machines and equipment design, sir.
Okay, okay. This is the specialization or the title of the master program itself?
Title of the master, sir.
Okay. So what all kind of subjects that you study in your first year with this program?
So first year we study about mechanism design, thermal engineering, numerical simulations. So first year it's basically about the basic structures of the course.
Okay.
It's mainly about the what are the requirement for design. So we have to study about the kinematics of the machine or the anything we are designing, and then thermal engineering, and then about production machines. How if you are producing some parts, so we have to study about the machining of that part, and then we have study about the hydraulic systems, pneumatic systems, and we study about 3D printing, digitalization,
3D
everything.
printing also. Okay, super. So that's like quite a lot of topics in the first year. And also I would like to ask you, Sriram, how did you shift from a theoretical education system to a completely high technology oriented practical education? What all changes you had to make for this transition?
Back in India, it's like we can simply skip and we can just sit and memorize and we can go to the exam and do. Here we have to attend the class and we have to observe what professor is teaching. So it's little bit difficult if we miss the class and if we sit in the class and we can do practical and then lecture lessons which will benefit us to learn new things, and it will also we can also improve our language, also improve our knowledge very easily.
Super. So what Sriram tries to say here is if we attend the classes and do all the tasks on time, we are like more or less there in understanding the fundamentals. Unlike in India, where we just memorize and write the examination. Yes. So tell us, like, why I always say European education is very, very superior and needed for the students is not only for the cost, which is very less compared to other countries and all these aspects. The prime reason that I tell students to go to Europe and study is the knowledge level of these professors in Europe, whether it's Czech Republic or Portugal or Germany. So kindly tell us about your professors, how good they are, how they teach you, and how knowledgeable they are, please.
So I can say first thing is professor are very friendly with us.
Super.
So if you had any doubt in the class itself, we can ask. So if they gave any assignment or task to us, we are sitting in doing our documentaries. If you had doubt, we can mail the professors, and they are
Super.
very welcoming and responsive towards the doubts which we are asking. So they also schedule some consultant timing to meet them in their free time when they are available. And
Super.
also professors are very knowledgeable, I can say, because in our university, in my specialization is we call this KSA, Department of Automation and Machineries. So in which it's like a university in that department, they are conducting a small company. So the professors are actually working in and around the machines, or
Super.
it's like they are working professional or working professors around the campus or outside the universities. So they can give us some information which they are working currently. So
Super.
it's not like in India, they will show some books which are written very long back and they can't tell us what happening now. So here I can see what they are working currently. So the
Yes.
current trend or technologies which they are taking. So it's compared to it, it's completely different because now everything is changed. So they are actually in the future only. They are talking about what they are doing now. They are not teaching or talking anything about what is written in the book. Sometimes,
Yes. So they work on futuristic technologies as well as the current technologies which in practice, not all these 1970s and 1980s technology which we sit and study. That's what you're trying to say, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, wonderful. So which makes us industry ready? That is why I always say, Sriram, for example, Technical University of Liberec, if you look into the university that you are studying, close to 80-90% of the money required to run the university comes from the government and industries. And only a very small fraction of the tuition fees that the student pays. So this way, it's completely non-commercial education system. But whereas when 100% of the university's expenses are met from our father's tuition fees, that is of no logic and it will be of no value also. So how does your typical day start, Sriram? How does it start and how does it end? For example, Monday to Friday, what is your cycle from morning till evening? What do you do? How does the day go actually? Yeah.
So the classes usually starts for me at 8:50 in the morning.
Super.
And sometimes it depends. We have almost like 4 to 5 days class in the first year. So in the first year, I can say we have 5 days class continuously.
Super.
But it's not from full day. So someday it will be from 8:50 to 12:15. Some days from 8:15 to 2 or 3. So it depends mostly according to the schedule which we receive.
Super. So you completely accept when we told at Europe Study Center, forget about part-time job, focus on your studies. So do you accept that right now?
Yes, sir, I will accept it, sir.
Yes, Tami, because you look at all the other agents and consultants, they say you can do part-time, you can earn so much and all these nonsenses, misguiding a young mind and telling him like, see, you guys, when you approach us 20, 21 years, with not much of exposure, so much confusions in mind, we should at least tell you like, please don't do these things at any cost. Just focus on your studies. And one more thing, before I talk further about your university, how did your friends or your relatives or etc., how did they react when you said, I am going to Czech Republic for a master's? Because still, for many people in India, it's still a new destination. What? Czech Republic, why are you going there? So how did you handle that basically?
I'm back in India, so my relatives doesn't know the country exists. So they call us Czechoslovak only. If I say Czech Republic, they can't know what is it. So if I say Czechoslovak only, they can know. So it's a country. So after that, so I have some relatives and friends who is in Germany also and around Czech Republic also. So I spoke to them directly, and also they told, so you are getting entry into the Europe, so it will be easy to explore the different European job market. So it's good to explore different countries. So you can explore what the need in other countries too, and in future you can select the country which you want to go. So it will be like a entry point. Or if you want to stay in Czech Republic, it's your wish. You can stay. They told me. But back in
Super.
India, it's completely different.
Also, your friends, your own classmates or from your college, they would have chosen all these Australia, UK, New Zealand. So when you said Czech Republic to them, how did they react to you? And when they heard about your tuition fees, which is 3,000, 4,000 euros a year, how was their reaction? Do they even think like this is real, or what did they say?
When I told them, some of my friends are planning to Canada, UK, London, some places. So I told them about I got placed in Czech universities, so I'm moving for it. And then I told about the fee structures and everything and all. They were shocked first, but they don't have mind to accept what I'm saying.
These people,
So
they don't understand anything because they
yes,
say, sir, only when we spend a lot and study, we feel like, we have studied. So it's not actually required. But now when you
yes, sir.
share your experience with all these people who spend 70, 80 lakhs and studying, what do they say right now?
Now they're also saying so they are chosen wrong. So we should have tried to different universities and different options to explore it. So without
Exactly.
it's like we are in the focused on only one
That's what Sriram.
universities.
That's what Sriram. Once you think you freeze the country and then choose the university, 1000% it will be only wrong. Okay.
Ah,
So now you are in your end of your third semester, correct?
yes, sir.
Super. So by now you would have developed some specific interest towards one or two subjects, which will be your master thesis also, right? Kindly
Yes,
enlighten
sir.
us with your area of interest and your master thesis that you're going to do in the upcoming semester.
So my area of interest is design from the beginning itself. So I have chosen the master thesis topic as designing of the robotic grippers or end effectors for
Wow.
a department robot. So it was my master thesis which I chose. So I'm currently working on it. So we
Super.
have designed few variants and
Okay.
waiting for the professor's approval.
Excellent. So nice to listen, because Sriram, you have taken all the efforts to give that extra mile for your automobile degree, so that what happens from here, these 24 months that you spend on your master degree makes you work in this domain, the next 24 or even more years. For that, you need to have the fuel, the knowledge, the exposure. And when the fee structure, what is the fee structure that you pay? You can tell to the, what is the fee structure of Technical University of Liberec, and what is your monthly living expenses? For me also, it will be useful.
Okay. So the fees for the courses per year it's 4,000 USDs.
4,000 US dollar, which is
USD. Yes.
approximately 3.5 lakhs Indian rupees.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sriram,
So,
sorry to interrupt. Do you know the fee
okay.
structure in Chennai for a deemed university, artificial intelligence, data science course? Any idea?
I have no idea, but it's roughly maybe beyond this amount. I can surely
6.5
say.
lakhs per year, Tambi. 6.5 lakhs you need to spend tuition fees and people standing in queue plus the capitation fees.
It's too much high, sir.
You're shocked, right? You're shocked,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes, even I am. And this year they may bring it to 7 lakhs and people still can stand in queue, because in India people think we spend more money, we get more quality of education, and my son is going to earn 40-45 lakhs after his engineering degree. This is what
Yes,
people
sir.
are still thinking even in this digital era. I have all I can say is best wishes to them. So tuition fees you have explained. Sorry. Then coming to the living expenses, enlighten us.
So the living expense, it usually comes from 28,000 rupees to 35,000 rupees.
So plus
Usually.
or minus 30,000 rupees, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, which I have been telling right now. Few years before, I used to say 25,000, but now the euro exchange rate and everything is going high. So it's like plus or minus 30,000, which I feel 50% of the cost that you will be spending if you're going to study in a Chennai or a Bangalore decent university. Yes, excellent.
Yes, sir.
So you are currently in your final semester, master thesis. So how happy your parents are looking at all your progress?
So they were very happy about it.
Super.
First, they also don't have that much hope when I'm planning to move here. And then when I say I went to lab today, I did this, I did 3D printing today, I machine some part, I write a program. So whenever I say I share whatever I design, so they are getting happy and they are enlightened what I'm saying. And
Super.
also I have to add one more point. So here they make more industrial visits. Professor took us to more industries.
Super.
So we can directly go into the university, some industries around the Liberec region or some other places. So we can actually look into through all the processes and what they are making.
Yes.
So they have a, I can say they have a good tie-up with the industries too.
Yeah.
So monthly once we get to some industries, or 2 months once we will get to a industry trip. So we can learn what they are actually doing and how they are changing towards the future.
Excellent. See, that's the whole idea, right? Excellent professors, latest syllabus with industrial connection. What else you need? All that we need to do is sit and study, and the fees is like, relatively less, even compared to what you spend in Chennai. So you have nothing to lose. That's what I've been telling to all my students for the past, 15 plus years. Super. So then, what are your leisure time activities? What is that you do on your weekends to balance your studies as well as your hobbies or etc.? What do you do on your weekends?
So here we have small more trekking places.
Super.
So it's like a more hill station around here. So I usually go on a short trip. Here we have very more beautiful places around Liberec area and around Czech Republic. So I'm usually going to these small destination places. So I will explore that place.
Excellent. So your university, Technical University of Liberec, is closely associated with ŠKODA and Volkswagen, big time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's a great advantage, right? And for example, even the top universities, excluding the IITs and NITs, which is linked up with the industries in India, this is the biggest problem. When we study something which is not industry connected syllabus, it's like building a beautiful house without water and electricity. No use, no point. Because ŠKODA and Volkswagen, it's closely related with Technical University of Liberec. If you get a chance to look at the website, anyway, it's changed now. If you look at your Technical University of Liberec website in the year of 2015, 16 and all, they used to have on the sides the home university of ŠKODA and Volkswagen. When I started promoting TUL, when I read that, I was like, nothing more to think. Just let's, promote. And also TUL, they don't ask us, okay, send me 200 students, 300 students, nothing. 15, 20 students from India, done and dusted. Here, we focus on what, brother? Quality, not quantity. Whereas, you look at a single university in UK or Australia or Canada, 2,000, 3,000 students studying from India alone. Each university is like a mini India.
Yes, sir.
And these people, without having, much idea about the European Schengen countries, they make fun about Czech Republic, Belgium, Netherlands, Sweden, which is funny, actually.
Yes, sir.
This is what it is. So after your master's, you'll be planning for you want to get into research or you want to get into employment? What's your future plans?
So planning to get into an employment, sir.
Super,
honestly.
super. And one advantage, brother, especially when it comes to Czech Republic and Slovakia, is because the number of international students entering this country is completely limited.
Yes, sir.
Very limited. Very limited. So for us to search opportunities becomes much more easier. If you look at my statistics, I would easily rank Czech and Slovak as the top 5 countries where my students got employment. Top 5 among the
Yes, sir.
Schengen countries, because comparatively the competition is lesser in these 2 countries.
Yes, sir. I will agree with that part.
Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. Wish you all the best, Sriram. And in between your master thesis, to take time out and spend this Sunday evening time with us. It would be really helpful to students to motivate them about Czech Republic, TUL. Even when your professors, when they come to Coimbatore or Trichy or Chennai, we will surely show them this video and also share them in their WhatsApp, and they will be really happy with all the words that you have told about. See, directly from your heart. For example,
Yes, sir.
even to the audience, I'm just talking to Sriram from this interview. Before this, I have not even met him because he processed from Trichy branch. And we did not discuss any questions. Okay, I will ask this, I will ask that. Nothing. He is sharing his experience, his journey, and all these things. And my staff also said, sir, it's high time we start interviewing our students and keep documenting all these things so that many people will know that these sort of options do exist. Thank you so much, Sriram. And looking forward for your further life updates. Once you get us a job, also let us know. We'll be very happy. And I'm sure this interview, once we put it in our channel, many people looking into it, when they are in a confused mind, whether to do masters or take up jobs. Yes, so that clarity they will get. Thank you. Thank you so much on behalf of my company, my staff members, and the parents and students who are watching this interview. Thank you so much, Sriram. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Wish you best wishes. And when I make a visit to Europe, if you are having time at that time, we will surely meet at Technical University of Liberec very soon. Okay?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Take care.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.